Hi, welcome to the first week and the first video of the bots class. Glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about examples of chatbots and voice bots to give you a really good understanding of what we're talking about, what kinds of things we're going to be making. So I'll walk you through a few of my favorite examples, and then we'll really dive in. We're just going to use a bot platform called Dexter. There are lots of different bot platforms out there. Dexter is the one that we have decided to use at Quartz. Some folks here did a lot of research about which ones were the best ones to make these kinds of news or information bots, and we settled on Dexter. So that's the one I'm going to be demonstrating, and it will be the tool that we use throughout the entire class. So you'll want to sign up for that, but we'll get there in a second. First, let's take a look at some great examples, or what I think are great examples of these kinds of chatbots. Let's start with how media organizations have used SMS texting. The WNYC program InfoMagical, which was a week-long project about information overload and trying to encourage people to lower their information intake, used texting to keep people engaged all week. On day one, you got a welcome text, and even on that first day, we checked back with you to see how you were doing. It was this conversational approach. So, were you doing okay? Were you meeting your goal for the day? Were you remembering to do just one thing at a time? And if you succeeded so far, we sent you a puppy. You got a puppy even if you didn't succeed. But it was a way to connect with people throughout the day, keep them engaged in this project. And at the end of the day, we even went out and asked them, how well did it go, rate the day on a scale from 1 to 5, and we were able to take that data in and evaluate how people were doing. And the Election Land Project was a project to keep track of problems at voting locations throughout the United States during the 2016 presidential election. So we were able to use texting to communicate with people and have people report in what they saw and if they saw any problems and how long they were waiting in line. Facebook Messenger is another way media organizations are connecting with their audiences. ABC News Australia, Australian Broadcasting Company, is providing news online in Facebook. You can see the different stories, go on to the next story, and even click out to the full write-up. ProPublica has been using Facebook Messenger to reach out to their audience and have them report back, in this case, about problems they were seeing with hate speech in Facebook itself, really getting connected with their audience on this topic and doing reporting right through Facebook Messenger. Poncho is a bot that is a weather bot, but it's got a great voice. You can get the weather for the day, but you could also talk to it by saying things like, I'm hungry. And the voice, the editorial voice of this bot is really strong, and this chit-chat like, I'm hungry, elicits information about making a recipe. It's very silly. It's about squishing avocados to make guacamole, and but the whole notion is that it's got a character that it carries through the entire bot, and is very impressive that way. Quartz's QuartzyBot also has a really strong editorial voice and walks you through different experiences from baking bread to considering New Year's resolutions and goal setting. Everything happens right inside the Facebook bot in Messenger. There's a lot of news available in Alexa through their news service, the Flash Briefing. When it comes to bots and conversation, I imagine something like this might be possible.
Hi, John. How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Would you like to hear about today's news?
Sure.
Are you sure about that? Because it's pretty depressing.
Okay, forget it.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Now let's dive in. We're going to use a platform called Dexter. It's at rundexter.com. Signing up for an account is free. Go ahead and do that. Put in your email and a password for your account. Click sign up. And then you want to click this blue New Bot button here in the corner. Give your bot a name and click Next. Then pick Blank Project and Create Bot. On this screen, highlight the default text they give you and just delete it. We want to start out blank, and we're ready to build a bot. Okay, that's a pretty good start. In the next class, we will actually dive in and do even more bot writing with Dexter.